The Democratic establishment in the past week, led by Mallory McMorrow, who's running also for Senate, led also by Elisa Slotkin and others, have attacked Abdul Said and only Abdul Said
Mhm.
for campaigning with Hasan Piker. Your take on this, Jack?
I think that what they are exposing is the thing that people are fundamentally upset with most, and that is systems. And I think systems are the easiest thing to understand in our politics, both in a surface level way, but then also in a much deeper way. I think the average Democratic voter, who, what is the latest polling on this? Like 82% oppose Israel and think that we have a parasitic relationship with Israel. I think those people understand, the broad majority of Democrats, that we have a broken campaign finance system, a broken campaign finance system that allows APAC to spend, through different organizations and shadowy groups, what is it, $22 million
In
in
Illinois.
Illinois.
Yep.
And even if you don't know that exact number and you don't know elect Chicago women and you don't know how they spent money, with Cuomo, and you don't know all those things, you're just kind of aware of APAC, you get that that's a broken system. But you can also get deeper into these levels of the way that corporate Democrats who are getting the same money, who have the same donors, they're giving them calls, they're going to the same outlets. Jewish Insider attacked me just because I hosted one of the stops on Gavin Newsom's book tour and said, I want to ask Gavin Newsom lots of questions about Israel. And I did. And they attacked me. And the new anti-Israel podcaster always hates the country, hates freedom. He's an anti-Semite. And all of these people work together. And so it's very easy to see those systems and explain why that's the problem, which is why when you see anyone try to point to a monolith or an individual as the problem, you know that they're starting to skirt the truth. Like there's a lot of Democrats who have figured out, oh, if I say that I just don't like APAC, maybe people will get off my back for being a Zionist and prioritizing Israel instead of the United States. That's just not it. There is so much more. Of course, APAC is part of this larger problem. Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal, but it is not just about Netanyahu. It's not just about APAC. It's not just about this attack on Hassan, going after one individual, whether it is to protect yourself or to try to hurt someone else, is just always a cover for something much larger that you're missing. And so you're right. This is an attack because they're both Muslim men in America, and so of course they're going to go after them. But it is because these people do not want to be asked questions by someone like Hassan. They do not want to see, a Jen Welch continue to rise to prominence. Someone like yourself, someone like me, who will ask people real questions. So they think if they can just silence Hassan, it'll get the rest of us scared enough that we'll start to step back a little bit.